Yo, what is going on everybody? Welcome back to another video. In today's video, I'm going to be going over my top 5 sleeper players in this draft, part 2. Starting off with number 5. It's a guy who is old and got injured. It's not Hendon Hooker, it's Andrew Voorhees out of USC. Now, to be fair, I thought he was underrated before he tore his ACL. Now that he tore his ACL, it's kind of rough to project where he's going to go. But that being said, he graded out as the highest guard in the class for me, just above O'Cyrus Torrence. I think he's really complete. He's got great size, athleticism. He has good hand placement, good footwork. He does basically everything well. The big concern is he's old, he tore his ACL, and he played guard in college, not tackle. There weren't too many genuine concerns that I had for him. Now, he is going to go probably 3rd or 4th round due to the ACL tear. Maybe he would have gone late 2nd, early 3rd without it, but I do think he's a 2nd round caliber player who will develop into a starter despite being taken in the late rounds. Moving on to number 4, we have Keanu Benton out of Wisconsin. Now, I don't really know why he's projected as low as he is. Some people say late 3rd. I think he's a late 1st, early 2nd round guy, and I think he does have a real chance to get drafted in the 1st round. He's 6'3.5", 305 pounds, a little thin, but still good size, great athleticism. He has speed, he has strength, he does everything, a really good motor. He's an immediate impact pass rusher who also has room to grow. The only issue is he's not a 380-pound giant nose tackle who doesn't get pushed back. He can get pushed back in the run game, but he's still able to get off blocks really well. He does everything well. He's got high upside. He's my number 3 defensive tackle in the class, ahead of Kalijah Kancey, and I'm really high on him. Number 3, Felix Onyeudike Uzama, who I have graded out as a 1st round player. I don't know why he's projected in the 2nd round. He's maybe the most complete edge rusher in the class outside of the top 2 or 3. He doesn't have any glaring holes in his game. He has really good athleticism, good size, strength. He has good form, he gets off blocks, he does everything you want. He doesn't really get beat one-on-one by linemen ever. He was really productive in college, he's really athletic. Again, I think he's a 1st round guy. Moving on to number 2, sticking with the edge position, it's Isaiah McGuire, who I have graded as a 1st round player. A lot of people would think that's insane, but I'm a really big fan of him. He's probably a top 2 or 3 run stopper in the class, up there with Myles Murphy and Will Anderson. He is a great run stopper. He's a great tackler. He gets off blocks. He disrupts the run game. And on top of that, he's a solid pass rusher. He doesn't have the same caliber of athleticism as some of the other guys, but still solid athleticism. He can get off blocks. He almost never lost when he was facing a lineman one-on-one, including Broderick Jones, who's projected to be a 1st round pick. Moving on to number 1, somebody I have brought up before who I think is way too low on everyone's board, and that is Parker Washington out of Penn State. He has everything that I would look for in a receiver except maybe a couple inches of height. He's 5'10", 204. He's got athleticism, he's got physicality. He bounces off blocks, he breaks tackles, he runs through people, he runs around them. Great hands, contested catch ability, quick feet, good route running, the balance, obviously. I mean, I don't know why he's not projected higher than he is. The only main concern I have with him is his height. He's 5'10". But he plays really well despite it. The only concern is he didn't have a ton of volume at Penn State, but he can't really control that. He did well with what he got. And I think he'd profiled as a really high-end slot receiver at the NFL level. He's one of my top 5 receivers in this class. Thank you for watching, like and subscribe.